Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and I wanted to share some tips for the Swarm Expedition because I've noticed some people have been having issues. So I'm in the Swarm Expedition, and number one, you probably think, man, he doesn't look like his character, and that's because you can customize your character. Now, depending on your faction, you can only have a limited number of colors. But if you're at the space station or space anomaly, come over here to the Quicksilver Synthesis Companion, and you can pick up any expedition reward you've earned in previous expeditions if you'd like. So, but that's why I have my cool Atlas staff, because I'm a royal and I need to have my staff. But the other thing is, go to any appearance modifier. You don't have to go to the one on the space anomaly. I'm going here because this is where I'm at, but you can go to a space station and do this as well. And you can change your character. So you can pick a Viking. You can go to Corvax, whatever you want. But keep in mind, when you try to change anything, look at that. I only have red because I'm a royal. If you're a weaver, it's only going to be blue. If you're a sage, it's only going to be green because you have to wear your faction colors with pride, dang it. You have to make sure. That way when you're in the space anomaly, everyone can know which faction you are, I'm guessing. Yeah, everything is all your faction colors. You only have that one. And it's only one type of red. Like, we don't even have dark red. We just have the generic red. So there you go. You could do that. Now, the second thing I will say is I've seen a lot of people having issues with the time limits. So, number one, these mission time limits, once you get into Expedition, the Phase 3, once you've done your 3 missions, these are the 3 different types of missions we get, then it's all about waiting. We're just building the prismatic core. And so we have to do missions essentially to increase that building, the construction. So as your faction, you need to start increasing it. Like right now, we're on the weekend, the first weekend of the event. And so now we're all kind of equal here, all at about 2% construction. And so that's the only thing you have left to do. So don't think that you did something wrong or there's an issue with the game or a bug with the game. No, that's by design. That's intended. Once you get to this Phase 3, the countermeasures, we are all building it. Everyone as a community is building it. So there's nothing you can do to progress farther until the community as a whole builds the prismatic core. If you come in here, you can kind of see where everyone lies. So, oh my God, the Weavers are so much far ahead. What the heck? 512. Well, we need to do some missions. And so the other thing you'll notice is that whenever you highlight a mission, it'll tell you time remaining 5 hours, 48 minutes. Like the time I'm recording this. These missions will reset every 8 hours. So you can do 3 missions every 8 hours. So that's what, 12 missions a day if you're going to be waking up and doing them all the time. I don't suggest doing that, but you get 8 missions, or I should say, you get 3 missions every 8 hours. So just keep that in mind. There's a cooldown. You can't force it. You can't change it because that timer is connected to the network, the actual No Man's Sky servers. You have to log on for your progress to be calculated. So they kind of force you in there. There's no way to like turn or disconnect from the internet, all that kind of stuff. It won't count. So just keep that in mind. And then finally, there's a lot of people who they run into issues with like the missions, for instance. Sometimes, because the community is the community, people will build bases on top of an objective, a mission. If that's the case, you can totally take the mission or the base away from that mission. So let me do this one real fast and I'll be right with you guys. So as I was saying, sometimes someone will build a base on top of an objective or a mission. If that is the case, don't you worry about it. If there's a base there, you can always report a base. So, for instance, we have a base around here somewhere. Oh no, of course we don't. We just have a save beacon here. Let's see, can I do anything? I can. Well, then let's go find a base. Let me show you what I mean. So if there's ever any bases around, like if there's a base blocking your progress on a mission. That is totally fine. People do that all the time because they want to put a base down where there's something special. So, and sometimes they're nefarious. Sometimes they just want to do it because they think they can block you. So the way to get around that is if you report the base, it will disappear from your game. It will only disappear from your game. However, if everyone is reporting a specific base, then it will get removed. Like if they get a whole bunch of reports, they're like, okay, obviously this is a problem. We're going to have to get rid of that. But for instance, we're just picking a random one. I will apologize to the owner of Spicy Pool. When we get there, we'll look at the base computer before we do anything. But like say for instance, for example, there's a mission I need to do right here. This is my mission right here. And I'm like, dude, you're not allowed to do anything around the base. So like, I need to dig under the ground. It won't let me do anything. I can't do anything. And so it kind of ruins it because I'm like, dude, I can't do anything here. All you have to do is go into your quick menu by pressing down on your D-pad. Come over here to report an offensive or inappropriate base. Please take a screenshot. So you just take a screenshot of it. And then your report has been registered. And it's gone. And now I can dig down into the hole. I can, uncover or do whatever I need to do with this area. Now, keep in mind, you cannot abuse this. I know some people want to say, oh, I'll just do that and I'll build my own base here. You can't, because even though it's gone, it says, sorry, there's a base here. We're looking into it. So it's technically here. It's just removed from your save. So you can't see it. Everyone else can. If a random person comes here and checks on it, it will still be there for them. It's just gone for me. So, and don't feel bad. Like if it's in a mission area and it's blocking your progress, of course, report it. That way you can continue on with your mission, because obviously they're trying to, they're impeding your progress, and it's inappropriate because it's on top of a mission. So hopefully that helps you out. I know a lot of people were upset because, oh, there's a base on top of a mission area. I know, it's a pain in the butt. People do that, and there's no way to turn it off. Even if you turn off multiplayer. Like if I go to my multiplayer settings, I have it disabled. I have everything turned off. So that's another reason. I hope maybe they could put in an option to remove bases and say, okay, I don't want to see any bases. Still, make it to where I can't see it. I can still not build here. Like if I try to build, it says, sorry, there's a base here already. But at least remove it so I don't see it, because I know a lot of people have issues with bases popping up and they're like, dude, I can't do my missions or whatever. So hopefully that will help you out doing your missions. And remember, we're doing this for the next couple of months. It's the beginning of June right now. So definitely come log in, do some dailies, and then go home, or maybe play the game a little bit longer. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on the timers. What do you guys think about the timers preventing you from doing anything? Because yeah, as of right now, I can't do any of these missions. I'm on my last one, and then I have to wait another 5.5 hours before I'm allowed to keep playing once I do this mission. So I don't know. I kind of don't like it. But let me know down in those comments below. Do you care? Do you mind? Is it okay? Is it cool? Do you like it? Let me know in those comments, and I will see you guys next time.